Hey guys, what's going on? It's Talk Forest TV. We are back with the Red and White show. It's been a while since I last done a Red and White show, so it's quite nice to actually get back doing the Red and White show. We are here to discuss about who Forest should sign in the summer, and pretty much so talk about the fixture announcement tomorrow because that is on the horizon now. Pretty much we got 14 hours to go before um, the fixtures list does come out. That's been that sort of like leaked. First day's fixtures apparently were away to Wolves, which has been pretty much confirmed. And you know what? Well, it's been shown, but now look, it might not be the same. But you know what? It has been said that we have got Wolves away, so potentially we are starting away again this season. So, but yeah, the fixture announcement comes out tomorrow. I mean, it's on everyone's bucket list for who we got first game, last game over Christmas, New Year's Day. Um, First home game, last home game of the season. I mean, hopefully we do get the last game of the season away at home. Can we not add it this season? We had both home and away. So it'd be nice to actually get a one of them games. To be fair, just because obviously we're not at it. So I think it'd be interesting to say least on um I think it will be interesting to say this who we will get, but you know what? Fair play on Forest. Hopefully that um, whoever we will get first game, I know that we can actually turn up and actually put in a performance and actually fair enough. Last season that was struggled first game, but I think this season I think we will be up for it and that we will be a lot more prepared than we was last season. So really touch wood that I do think things will be different. I do think that we will be up there fighting. So, didn't know shadow doubt about that for myself. I think it will be interesting to see um, how we will get on from it all, especially this season. Do drop the comments in and tell us what you think about this. Who was to sign and all that, and who and what and where and everything that goes with it. To be fair, just because I think it will be interesting to say at least how we will line up, and especially for the transfer window, because obviously I think without shouting that you can tell already that it's the first day of transfer window and that it's starting to look like we're going to get rid of players, and it is looking that um, and it is looking more and more likely that we are gonna bring players in who can improve the squad uh, and that they will take us to that next level. So I think it will be interesting. Um, didn't know so I had that. So tell us what you think in chat as per usual. We've got two people watching at the minute. So hello to you both for watching. Do subscribe, do hit the like button as per usual. I think didn't a shadow of a doubt that um there's a lot more. Um Now we have got that settled squad near enough and that we have got that core group of players that we are going to keep. I think that we will push on without a shadow of that, and do genuinely think that given the time and space to actually flourish with this group and manager. I think we will kick on this season because I think we don't have to look for our best team because we know the best team. They didn't necessarily that we know it. I think that we just gotta add to it and add to improve it because I think if we do, I think didn't necessarily that we can flourish with it. So I I think it will be interesting. And I think, and as well, tell us, who do you think we will sign this summer? I think we will all sign. I'm looking down the span, and I think we've probably signed a goalkeeper, we've probably signed a centre half, centre midfielder, and probably a striker. Personally, that who I think we might go in for, just to try and um, build on it and actually build strengthen that sort of spine of the team, because I think the spine of the team is has been strengthened quite well actually. We were one knee up top with Yates and Mangala. We've got Felipe in there. We've got, hopefully we get Hendo back. So Ben Wilkes saying got to get rid of Shelby, Dennis Fuller. I don't know if you guys seen that tweet what John Pearson put out, put it on the TFTV page, but John Pearson's saying that we are getting rid of them three, Cookie and Sewage. So it looking like them five will be leaving. I think it not worked out for all three of them. We had high hopes for them. Didn't know shredded that. We had high hopes, but it's not worked out for them. And obviously, we are looking now, and we are looking to implement something. And like you said, Ben, got to get rid of players as well, and as well as improving, because we don't want bad heads around the side like Harry Archers who live in the dream there. I'm still living, I'm still getting a wage, so didn't know share that we got to get rid of players first before. But I think when we will, I think we. I think the best minute for this, we know who to get rid of, and we know what we need to do. So I think that is a positive to say the least, that we can actually implement stuff. Do you think Chris Wood would bought in case we went down? We don't play style football. I think we did what Newcastle did, to be fair, because when Newcastle were down there, they brought him in because they know what he could do, and he probably get them goals, and he offers that sort of different type of football. I know he don't play his style of football, but he gets goals. He offered that experience up top. I know he only scored one goal. I will say that now. He does only he only scored one goal, but it was a crucial goal against City. But he does offer that sort of different type up front from what we do have. Not saying that Silva one is crap, because I'm not. But I think getting back to that question, I think it was brought in more to do what he did at Newcastle the season before this season, where just to try and get that goal and just to try and offer something different from what we had, and just use that sort of experience that he had with Burnley and Newcastle and staying up to guide us. That's what I do personally think. I do think that, to be fair. I think if we would have went down, I think we would have got rid of him just because of his wages. But it was a weird deal on his loan deal anyway. So, but I think he does offer something different up front. But he don't really suit. It's like the old Fuller thing. Yeah, he's a decent player. He is a really decent player, but the sort of football that we do play don't suit Fuller at all. To be honest, that's what I do think on Fuller, and that's just that same with Woods, that yeah, he can score goals and he's cracking target man, but the way we play football and how Chris Woods play football, it's not the same. Personally, and he is too slow for our breaking pace. He is too slow for it. It reminds me too much, and this is just me being me about it, of a Deli Deli Adebola when we had him. That he's more of a, he probably will be a more of a impact sub for us that we can't just chuck on last 10 minutes. And he will just have that something different from what we do get from Morani, from Brennan, from Gibbs White, from our Surridge. That me personally, to be honest, yeah. I'm not sticking up forwards, but I'm just giving that flip side to it, personally. So I think it will be interesting to say at least what will happen regarding um, that's just my thought process on Chris Woods, to be fair. But it does slow down the attack for us. And we would have to play a different type of football if we did. Um, Adam saying about now I need to keep Dennis. I've got faith he will come good. It's one when I first watched him against Villa, I thought, oh, we're not playing on ball to feet, turn around, get his pace on him. But yeah, it's not worked out for him as much, unfortunately. But you can see that potential he does have when he got ball to feet and with what he can do. It's just a shame that it's not worked out for him and that our fan base just jumped on him and said that he's crap, basically. Um, to be fair. But I do think he is. He can come good given that guidance and that running team. But we just got to find that best position for him. Personally, good rotation, but not a starter. Yeah, definitely. Keep comments coming. I've got 8 people watching, so good evening to you all. Hope you are well. Keep the conversation coming in as per usual. I mean, we're talking about who would you sign, who would you get up rid of. I mean, John Pearson not long put a tweet out saying about getting rid of 5 players already. I think I'll say this, and I think in my head, I think we do need a new striker up top. We actually had that because I think, yeah, we have got a one who, when he get fit, and we've seen it now back in last season, when he's on it, he's on it. I mean, what striker we have got? I do think we need probably one, maybe 2 more top quality strikers just to compete with Wani because Wani can't do it all on his own. We do need that really, really another striker, another Wani, and probably another Bobby Earnshaw type who knows where the back end net is, who plays on the last man. That's what I do think personally. Um, so I think it will be interesting to say the least. I think it will be interesting to say at least what will come from that. To be fair, but I think deep in the shadow that people got that squad there, and then we got like mediocre play. But now we are saying it, we probably will look at them sort of players who, if we went down, these players would come there, and them players would be gone. So I think we bought just in case for the championship, but now we're saying look, we probably are going to look. Yeah, championship players go in, Premier League players stay in, and we're going to add to that. Um, so I did that. What I personally do think what will happen with Forest. Um, Fixtures obviously they come out tomorrow. Then that obviously announced 9 o'clock tomorrow. There've been them rumours about Wolves away at first game, that photo that came out, that going around social media. Who would you want first game of the season? Who would you want first home game? Obviously Christmas time. and all that. Lurkwan saying Ethan Carlos Borge. Ethan Lurkwan, hope you are well. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting to say at least who our fixtures will be this season. I think, especially with the teams that have came up, I think it will be interesting. And I know a lot of people said I entered the season weren't the best. But they said that sort of season, but our Swan we ended it. It was surreal. Like we did really, really well. Stay up, and we've shown that sort of team spirit. And I think now we've got that team spirit and that togetherness that people wanted. I think we will start to show it a lot more now. Um, I do genuinely think that we will be starting to push up the right um, end of the league table. I think it will be interesting. Luke Twan saying I said Liverpool opener to a that fair shot that is. I think you're always expecting the Premier League champions to get one of the newly promoted teams, and obviously they are getting by the looks of things, they are going to play the championship title winners in Burnley. So I think that will be interesting to say the least. That they are if it's that does go ahead with that. So I think it'd be interesting, to say the least. I think over Christmas time we'll probably be looking. I'm hoping that we do go through a patch where we get 5 or 6 games where they're not easy ones, but you get probably teams around us. Then we got a couple there where we can just like, yeah, they're probably tough on the games. Um, But you know what? It's the Premier League, so we're all going to be expecting tough games. We're all going to be expecting this and that. But you know what? We're here to compete, like Marinakis said. So, but yeah, keep your comments coming in, guys. Be interested to hear what you guys do think on it. I think um, it'd be an interesting time ahead, to say the least. So. But I think how well we are doing, I think it will be good to see. I mean, it'd be 1-1. Man, that is what Monza, yeah, he has. And fair play, he probably will be spending that bit more time at Monza, just trying to get them into a good place like he does. But we are in a very good place now. We have got one away, and the club knows what they're doing, and um, the club has progressed so much that we are thinning and we have got the right people in the right places now, touch wood. So hopefully they can push on. I've got 14 people watching, so I hope you are well. It, like I said, hopefully that means Carlos Augusto. Yeah, definitely. I think obviously we are looking at him. And I think he will be a decent left back. And I think when you look at that as well, um, if we are after another left back, or we don't let Tofster or what will happen with Omar Widges, that will be interesting to say at least that left back spot. Will we go in for Lodi again? Um, who knows? Who knows? But I think everything at the minute is just rumours. A lot of things going on. Obviously, the agent getting involved for Lodi. He's trying to stir it up a bit as well. So I think it will be very, very interesting to say the least. Um, what will happen from this, and it will be interesting to see who we will go in for. Look, I reckon we won't get Lodi. That fair enough. I think I do genuinely think it will be a very interesting summer for who we do get in, but I think the board knows, Cooper knows, this recruitment team knows that we have got that core group players now. We have got good players in, and I think who we do get in and who this and that. They know they've got tagged to it now. Lurkwan, I think Toffolo Lona, Rich is back up and Augusto left back. Rich is first shot, to be fair. Last couple of minutes, keep your comments coming in, guys. I'm enjoying the conversation there. But yeah, I do think that it will be a very, very interesting summer. Now we've got the things going ahead now, and that we have got plans in place that we probably will start to see it go ahead. Later on, saying about I'm liking the look of the board movement. Yeah, I think we all are, to be fair, later on. But yeah, I think it will be an interesting summer. So thank you for watching as per usual, guys. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'd like to say thank you. Bye.